Middle of the week, here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Does a Sunnyside Events raffle tied to ballot submissions violate Washington State Code? Why county officials are pointing to social media videos.
Also ahead, the holiday travel season, creating prime break-in opportunities, how the Franklin County Sheriff's Office is bridging that security gap.
And from 14 locations to the final choice for Prosser's new City Hall, the collaboration solution for displaced city operations.
And from the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys all the way to the Columbia Basin and beyond, I will have your Turkey Day weather forecast as the news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thank you so much for joining us here the day before Thanksgiving. We're grateful to have you with us. I'm Wendy Redman.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It is Wednesday, the 26th of November.
First at 6, Yakima County officials say they issued a warning to the organizers of an election-related event after a complaint accused them of violating state code.
Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz tells you what county officials say led to the warning.
Raffle prizes that we are raffling off for those people who come over to the community center here in Sunnyside.
This is a video from a ballot party hosted in Sunnyside earlier this month, ran by advocacy organization Ea Adelante. And for the most part, it's a typical community event with painting competitions and an altar for Day of the Dead. But it also featured voter registration and assistance tied to a raffle, which Yakima County officials say led to 2 complaints. The complaint sent 2 videos taken off of social media, including the first one that you saw, which the county says is not clear if it violates state code. But the Yakima County auditor says the second one is a different story.
From a candidate, I think it was, that was more specific about, hey, come down here and help us, get our candidate elected, and you can also enter the drawing if you bring a ballot. And just the word combinations were much different and more concerning.
And this is that second video.
You come, hand in your ballot or print your ballot and fill it out. You will get a raffle ticket. And these are some of the prizes that are being raffled.
The county says that if organizers made the raffle available to everyone at the community center, it would have been allowed. But since video shows the raffle is tied to having a ballot, county officials say it violates the revised code of Washington, leading to the question of criminal charges. But ultimately, the county decided to take another path.
What I decided to do with the support of the Yakima County Auditor's Office was to send a letter indicating that this was on the line and that they needed to take note of this for any future endeavors that they would engage in.
The county says the letter was for educational purposes in order to assure that the situation doesn't happen again. The auditor's office says to keep in mind that any raffles or giveaways during voting-related events must be open to all participants, not just those bringing in ballots. Now, we reached out to representatives from Ea Adelante earlier today, but as of this newscast, we haven't gotten a response yet. Reporting from the newsroom, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Yakima County officials say the complaints were processed Tuesday following its certification of the 2025 election results.
Are you ready? Thanksgiving.
Are you going to do the countdown again?
Tomorrow. Yes.
It's the easiest countdown of them all when it's the next day, isn't it? Well, I know a lot of folks are excited, and I don't know if the weather will be very exciting.
Exactly. So let's check in with First Alert's Stacy Lee. That radar, you see
pretty
it
active right now.
It's active.
It is active. And guys, I've lived in the area for about 30 years. So far, not a bad one. Just going to be a wet one. We are tracking a little rain mix with snow. The good news is mainly falling in the hills in and around the Kittitas Valley at this hour. Now, we could see some slick roads that way overnight as the temperatures cool down. So again, be aware of that. Here's a live look out at the Atanum Ridge into the Yakima Valley. 41 degrees there. We've got cloudy skies, not raining at this point. Visibility is good, but again, be on the lookout for fog and pockets of freezing fog in the region. Temperatures, most of us in the 40s right now, but we'll be heading down into the 30s. Here is your Thanksgiving Turkey Day treat. It's going to be a wet one. That's a pretty good sized storm moving in from the coast, and we'll continue to see those showers. Actually, they'll start popping up here a little bit later. Now, planning your day, pretty much wet all day long through most of our areas. You'll have little pockets of sunshine and clearing for a minute or two, but for the most part, it is going to be wet and gloomy. So those showers, they'll start to kick in a little bit later tonight. Look for that mixed precipitation there in the Kittitas Valley. Snow and ice is present on our mountain passes. They're all open. Everybody's moving along good. However, you'll want to check those past reports depending on when you're traveling over this weekend. And our temperatures will continue to drop as we get into the later part of the week and early next week. I'll get the travel forecast for Thanksgiving coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Now to a follow-up. A sentencing hearing was held today for two men involved in a fight that turned into a shooting at La Cantina Bar in Pasco last May. After about 6 hours of deliberations, a Franklin County jury found Eduardo Miranda Salazar guilty of 2 counts of first-degree assault and unlawful possession of a firearm. The jury acquitted Jesus Martinez Lopez of attempted murder, but convicted him of 7 counts of first-degree assault. 2 victims also gave statements in court. Salazar was sentenced to 34.5 years in prison. Lopez received 62 years. Nobody was killed, but a security guard was grazed by a bullet, and more than 20 people inside the bar were put at risk.
The city of Sunnyside faces a critical budget crisis, like many cities across the region, forcing tough decisions with real consequences for the community. Sunnyside faces a $1.7 to $2 million budget shortfall, requiring tough cuts, we're told. Officials are focused on programs for vulnerable groups like youth and seniors. The community pool is a key concern, with calls for more hours. There's also talk of closing or reducing the community and senior centers. A strict hiring freeze would also be in place. City Council member Julia Hart says frequent finance director turnover has contributed to ongoing budget challenges by disrupting consistent financial planning.
Each one has tried to reinvent the wheel. Instead of moving forward with what they had, they kept wanting to go back and reinvent the wheel instead of playing with the money, figuring out with the money that they have, and then work on the back end of it. They don't seem to want to do that, and that's why I don't think that they actually know. Personally, I don't think they actually know what money we actually do have.
The City Council will continue budget talks December 1st at the City Workshop meeting, with a final vote set for December 8th at their last City Council meeting of the year.
In more local news tonight, the Washington State Patrol increasing enforcement as drivers hit the road for Thanksgiving. Troopers say the day before the holiday brings the heaviest traffic and most dangerous conditions of the year. Speed remaining the top concern as officers patrol highways statewide, with some drivers clocked at nearly 100 miles an hour. Foggy weather adds to the risks, with drivers struggling to see and react.
You're good. I'm Trooper County State Patrol. We're recording.
Distracted driving and following too closely create additional hazards on crowded highways too.
You got people that, again, on their phones and not paying attention, especially when the weather's like this and it's super foggy. You got to pay extra care.
And the trooper says speed-related crashes spike during holiday travel. On a recent patrol, he stopped a driver going 98 miles per hour. Troopers remind drivers to leave early, expect delays, and stay focused. WSP will maintain regular patrols through the weekend to keep travelers safe.
While many in the community are out of town for Thanksgiving, the Franklin County Sheriff's Office is stepping up efforts to keep homes protected while residents are away. Deputies say holiday travel can create an opportunity for break-ins, especially when people post their travel plans or vacation photos online. So if you're going to be gone for an extended period of time, the Sheriff's Office says they can add your home to its house checklist, with deputies swinging by during the day and at night to make sure everything looks the way it should. They add staying mindful and making your home appear lived in can go a long way during the busy travel seasons.
Sometimes folks pay attention to your social media and they see that you're not home.
Deputies encourage travelers to leave lights on, notify neighbors, and have someone they trust to stop by and check on the home while they're away. Still ahead here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, how a courthouse partnership solved a dual displacement in Prosser.
And Stacy's back with a full look at your first alert forecast. If you are going to be maybe hitting the road tonight or early tomorrow morning, she'll tell you how's it looking coming up.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house. Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
It's Mattress Depot USA's November sales event.
Meaning no money down and no interest for up to 3 years on our best-selling mattresses.
Like a queen plush Sealy mattress for just $3.99.
Or an adjustable bed for just $9.99.
Or a king-size memory foam mattress for just $7.99.
Visit our showrooms or shop online at MattressDepotUSA.com.
But hurry, our November sales event ends soon.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
There are moments in everyone's life. Big moments, little moments, just for me moments, cake moments. These are our moments. Bring the joy. Only at Nothing Bundt Cakes.
Bathfitter knows what you're looking for. The perfect style for your bath remodel with the look of tile you want. New textures, shapes, and styles. Works with your budget? Low maintenance. With no messy grout to clean. Quality and beauty that lasts, backed by a lifetime warranty. Sounds like Bathfitter styles are your match. And with new designs, now there's even more to love. Time to set a date. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
This is your home for Kraken hockey. Every goal.
He scores!
Every save.
What a stop!
Every game.
That's hockey, baby!
Watch us defend the deep.
Kraken Stars. Coverage begins at 7 tonight on Apple Valley News Now.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
There are moments in everyone's life. Big moments, little moments, just for me moments, cake moments. These are our moments. Bring the joy. Only at Nothing Bundt Cakes.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house. Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
Welcome back to the news at 6. In Prosser, their city hall is getting ready for a big move. They have already started moving non-essential items to their new location. Then, December 1st through the 3rd, City Hall will be closed for business to move City Hall's systems to their new location.
This move is something that has been in the works for several years now. This after their City Hall and police department caught on fire years back, which led them to be on a hunt for a new home for both City Hall and police.
The city began with 14 different sites for their City Hall and dropped it down to 2 and settled on the Prosser Courthouse to collaborate with the city of Prosser and Benton County.
And that collaboration is what led the city to move into the first floor of the courthouse. So it's kind of historic because essentially what we are doing is creating a collaborative partnership with Benton County to share both space and resources.
The mayor says this will have a positive impact on saving money. He also says this is just the first phase of a bigger project. They are beginning to plan where the police station will go as they are seeking a purchase and sales negotiation to purchase part of the Benton County Courthouse campus to build the station.
Travelers passing through the Tri-Cities Airport are starting to see operations return back to normal now that the federal government has reopened.
Yes, Airport Director Buck Taft says the airport saw minor strain during the shutdown, mostly because TSA and other federal partners were working with limited staff. He says the airport never saw lapses in services because the employees work hard and take pride in their work.
Since the reopening, Taft says everything from security to air traffic operations has returned to normal.
I think that's a testament to the workers that we have on staff here continuing to work while not getting paid. And I know some of them have gotten paid, some have half got paid. You know, they're still working through some of the kinks, but the majority of them have seen most of their pay.
With staffing restored and flights running more smoothly, they expect travelers to notice a more seamless experience in the days ahead.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, let's dive right into the weather, and we'll start with the First Alert radar tonight. We've been tracking that mixed precip out in the Kittitas Valley, but we're also seeing a little bit of that mixed precip south of Hermiston near Heppner out in the hills that way towards Ukiah. So, yep, there's pockets of mixed precipitation moving through the area. We're going to start seeing widespread showers here within a couple of hours. 42 degrees on our Dust Devil Skycam, I-182. Our pre-Thanksgiving traffic looks like it's moving along smoothly tonight. The humidity is up there, so there's a chance for some fog to develop overnight. Let's talk about the weather pattern tomorrow. This guy slams into us, so that's what we get for Thanksgiving, a lot of rain. So it's going to be a bit soggy. Let's time things out with our Futurecast, 8 o'clock tonight. You'll start seeing those showers. They'll move back out, and then the next round comes in the morning. Pay attention to the passes. We have mixed precip and some snow at about 5,000 feet, so it shouldn't impact the passes too badly, but I would certainly check the pass report if you have to cross it. Few scattered showers coming through around lunchtime. That's when my turkey dinner is. And then you'll get another round in the evening. So little pockets of dry, and then it gets a pretty good system moving through Thursday night across the Cascades, more widespread into the Columbia Basin, foothills of the Blues. And as you can see, that'll start to wash out by early Friday morning, and then that's when we'll finally get a little bit of a break. So I kind of put together some driving times, best after between 10 and 3 tomorrow for the passes. AM clearing, PM breezy on Friday. Check those passes on Saturdays. There could be a slight system that could impact there, and then Sunday afternoon should be nice and clear. I am tracking patchy fog and freezing fog on Futurecast. We can see it developing really thick here along the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla to Pendleton. Could be seeing some pretty dense fog overnight tonight, as you can see. It'll stick around till about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then it should start to clear after that. We're going to see temperatures tonight down around in the 30s, not freezing level, except for here in the Kittitas Valley. That's where we could encounter those slick roads from mixed precipitation. The rest of the area, just regular old rain. But again, want to be safe out there. Look for a little patchy fog possible, 60% chance of rain for Tri-Cities, 50% Black Friday, and then things start to dry out as we head towards December 1st. On Monday. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Once again, you'll see those rain showers and some mixed precip along those upper elevations, the hills around Yakima. We'll see fog developing on Friday in the Kittitas Valley, and then we'll start to dry out after that. Here's Ellensburg. We'll see some fog developing there. December 1st, though, 41. Take a peek at those overnight lows. We start seeing very chilly temperatures coming up into the weekend and next week. Here's what it looks like out in Walla Walla for the weekend. That chance of rain, and really watch that fog, guys, because it looks pretty thick, developing late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Should move out by 10 or 11. And then in Hermiston, we also see rain showers, 60% chance there on Black Friday, and things kind of clearing up. But I'm looking at temperatures down around 20 and 6 degrees, so pretty cold, guys.
Yes.
Are you
those
ready for
overnight
that?
Temps.
We
Well,
don't like the cold, huh, Wendy?
No, I already have my big coat out. You were saying you haven't brought it out. I know.
You've been wearing it, I noticed. Okay, I'll get mine out. I'll need it.
Then I'm going to have to, I don't know, up the ante when it actually gets cold out there.
And then
right?
I'll have to dig around and find 2 gloves that match. That's a problem.
That's always an issue. Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, thank you, Stacy. Coming up next, why leadership at one of Washington's fastest growing school districts is earning statewide recognition.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Don't leave it to chance. Trust Vance to install your new Daikin heating and cooling system. Enjoy the benefits of an energy-efficient system that will reduce utility costs and provide quiet, reliable comfort for years to come. Get our best deal of the season with low monthly payments and special financing. Call today to schedule your free consultation with a Vance system designer.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after time.
Time after time after time. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
Charge ahead, roads are calling.
Hybrid power, snow is falling.
It's electrifying,
but the season can bring driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on an electrifying new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1 hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
Welcome back. The Washington Association of School Administrators has named Pasco's superintendent the 2026 Washington State Superintendent of the Year. The honor was announced during the group's fall superintendent meeting in Seattle, recognizing leaders who demonstrate exceptional service and a strong commitment to public education.
Whitney has led the district since 2016, guiding more than 18,000 students in one of the state's fastest growing and most diverse communities. The association praised her work expanding student opportunities, strengthening community partnerships, and building a culture of belonging across the district.
It was deeply meaningful to be nominated by a board member, and really is an opportunity for me to acknowledge and say thank you to a system that changed my life, which is public education.
Whitney says the recognition reflects the work of the entire district team and the community's ongoing commitment to student-centered education.
Wow, big congrats to her. That's amazing.
That's huge, yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
Really good story there. All right, stay with us. We always give you a reason to smile before we say goodnight.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
It's Mattress Depot USA's November sales event.
Meaning no money down and no interest for up to 3 years on our best-selling mattresses.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
For me, it's about like accepting and being empathetic to patients. So as a dentist, I want to make sure that everybody is treated the same, and whatever the needs are, we want to provide the best care possible for each patient. There's no judgment. Now I don't have a lot of time to recharge because I have a 2-year-old. So pretty much we go to places like parks or supermarkets to have the 2-year-old enjoy. So that's a big joy. I think it only comes like at this period of time.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
Toyotathon is on! Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Sick. Pick out the perfect tree with the Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with a Grand Highlander.
Whoa.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Toyotathon is on. And right now, you can lease a tough new 2025 Tacoma for just $259 per month.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, everybody. Jay Leno here. You know, I love doing live stand-up comedy. No politics, no lectures. I'm not giving you my opinion on every issue of the day. Just nothing but jokes. So come by, check it out, and we'll have a lot of fun. Oh, it's clean, too.
Jay Leno live on stage. Friday, April 24th, Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Jay Leno live. Friday, April 24th, Legends Casino Hotel.
Come on by. Check out the show.
So you only check it twice?
Well, yes.
Nissan tests every model thousands of times. We even test them for severe Arctic weather. No wonder Nissan is J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality. Hold on to that hat, Santa.
Hurry in for Black Friday savings at the Nissan year-end event. Now get 5,000 customer cash on Pathfinder or get a low $259 per month lease on Sentra.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
She saw a link.
Through, I think it was Apple Valley News.
And in less than a year, her family had their first home. Thanks to Hayden Homes, and thanks to Letitia Young for using a link at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
Tomorrow morning on Good Morning Northwest, looks like the snowiest weather is behind us, but some more wet weather we're tracking for Thanksgiving Day, less so for Black Friday and Saturday, but I'll talk about those rain chances tomorrow morning at 5.
And welcome back. Like we said, before we go, we always give you a reason to smile. Come take a look at your screen. Our good friend Dee, she rides a bike, I believe, in Walla Walla. Dee, when my arm gets better, I'll have to join you on a bike ride. I have an e-bike though, so anyway, beautiful view there. Thank you for sending that in. That QR code, snap a picture with your phone. That's the easiest way to get your photo on TV. Thanks to Lifetime Dental. Again, Dee, thank you for a beautiful view. Nice. All right, here's your weather headlines. Again, kind of wet and yucky tomorrow, rain on and off. We'll have a chance of rain showers coming up through the weekend, and those low temperatures are going to drop pretty low, down in the 20s for a few days. So planning your day out once again, look at that. All the little icons are raining. But you saw on our Futurecast model, it showed some of it breaking up. So it's not going to be consistent rain, and most places are only going to get light showers. So it looks worse than it is, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to be positive, so.
All right. I'll be there with you. All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
We're signing off early because it is time to
Release the Kraken.